I don't know if you've ever heard Fly Girl by FLO and Missy Elliott. Bro, that song is hard, and in my humble opinion, the female British group FLO gathered millions upon millions of streams and views across digital platforms, has officially crowned himself as the greatest movement of the new early 2000 wave in today's music scene. That's a fact, especially as you pay attention to the sounds used in their songs as well to the flow of the ad-libs. You can easily get your mind lost in the memories of the early 2000 hip-hop signature sound. In today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to replicate those 2000 R&B sounds that blow your ears. And especially if you wanna get the most accurate sound to make this style of beats, make sure you get the best drum kit in the game right now. Tycoon, first link in description. And if you're ready, let's get into it. Bam. So usually when making these kind of melodies, you want to range between 88 BPM up until 130. And for the tempo of this melody, I set the BPM at 128. So I started with the Nolan guitar from Ilya Efimov, and I've actually used the solo preset. So as you can see, we have a chord progression in G sharp minor, and the particularity of this chord progression is that we have the same chords for 2 bars each. However, I changed the flow of the notes for each bar, because first we have these chords like this, and then we have the same chords. However, like I said, I changed the flow so they go like this, but it's literally the same chord. And then on the third and the fourth bar, we have the same concept. The only difference here is that on the third bar we also have this note here, because I wanted to, you know, spice things a little bit. And then as you can see, I copied this whole thing for the rest of the bars. Now next element comes from Xenology, and it's an electric organ which is called VK Organ 2. So for this song, as you can see, I used a chord shot on the first and the third bars. It's a very simple chord. It's literally made by G sharp, B, and D sharp. And then over here we have another G sharp. And then on the second one we have an E, G sharp, and B. Now on the next 4 bars we actually have a little bit of variation. There's another shot of the first chords that we had on the first bars, also on the second bar. So as you can see, they're literally the same. And then again on the third bar we have another shot. So after doing that, I used another harmonic guitar from Xenology, which is called Delicate Moments, and bro, it literally feels the way it is called, delicate. Bro, you see why I say that it feels the way it is called, man. It's delicate as hell. And I really chose this sound because it really gives me that nostalgic, melodic, and emotional kind of feeling. And once layered that with the first acoustic guitar, it is gonna be basically in the background. You won't be able to actually hear it, but it is there and it does make the difference, like I always preach. You feel me? So next sound I use is a distorted guitar, which bro sounds so clean, man. Like, man, it sounds clean. And for these kind of melodies, I really like to use a lot of these distorted guitar sounds, and you might have been able to notice this from my Hustlers Loop Kit Volume 1. Now after that, I actually wanted to add some more harmonics to the melody, and again I used another nylon guitar from Ilya Efimov, but in this case I used the Spanish preset. Bro, I'm a genius, man. Goddamn, bro. Call me Beethoven Black Edition type shit. So as you can see, I really use the sound to fill up the gaps and the spaces where I felt like there were like some gaps that were good to be filled. And on top of that, I wanted to enhance the vibe of the melody, which is a melodic one, and you know, that's the best way to do it. And by the way, I want to show you this trick. As you can see, we have these notes that are stuck together, but we also have a little tail by the end of each note, also here as well. So basically I did that to give it more of a human effect. Whereas if they were exactly at the right length, it would have been like this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to catch the difference, but it is a tiny difference that makes the melody, you know, stand out a little bit. And especially on this part here, I really went crazy with this effect. Now next element, we have another distorted guitar, which I used to further enhance the melodic vibe of the melody. So once again here, I used the trick that I showed you before about using a little bit of tail of the notes. As you can see, we have plenty. of that effect over here, over here, over here. Bro, I really went crazy with this one. And basically the goal here was to keep the same vibe of the melody without using other notes that were used already. So I basically had to figure out the best notes to put in the different parts of the melody. And as you can see, I used it by the end of the 8th bar, and then we have it here a little bit, and then over here I didn't really use it, but then it comes again on the 16th bar. So once I got that, I used some marcato strings, and I used the ensemble strings, marcato strings from Xenology. And as you can see, very simple, we have the classic downwards notes playing. And after that, as you might have noticed, we have these chords over here with G sharp, D sharp, and G sharp again, just to give it a proper attack of the next part of the melody. As you can see from here, I put this whole thing over here. Now, last two but not least important elements of the melody are some textures. I've actually used a vinyl texture coupled with some natural ambience birds effects. But of course, they're very subtle, and they're kind of there just to support the melody and to give it that extra realistic vibe. So once I got that, you can see some acoustic guitars, some distorted guitars, and some other sounds such as organs, textures, and everything. This is the end result of the melody. Now for the drums, there's only one drum kit in the entire industry that will allow you to perfectly make this style of beats, and that drum kit is called Tycoon. Bro, check the first link in description. People are just going crazy with this kit, and seriously man, I cannot wait for you to get it as well. So make sure to check the first link in description. Now first and first, we're gonna put the secret master channel preset, and then we're also gonna put the melodies preset. So I'm gonna start with the snare. Alright, we're gonna keep it like this, and I'm also gonna leave this gap over here because I know for a fact that I just wanna have a break over there. So we're gonna duplicate the whole thing. Right, now we're gonna get straight into the kick, and I'm gonna go for the dope kick because bro, it sounds clean for this kind of beats. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this, so I'm gonna duplicate it. So as you can see, it's all about rhythm and the vibe of the melody. So you don't want to have too many kicks, but at the same time, you know, you still want to fill the gaps and shit. So at this point, I'm gonna look for a shaker. Yeah, this Imperial shaker sounds fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna duplicate these two bars, and here we're gonna keep the break. Alright, I wanna see if I can fit an open hat. Yo, bro, sounds clean, man. Bro, oh man, bro, genuinely, I don't know why you're still waiting on getting the kit. Like, damn, bro, you see the quality of this shit? Damn, bro, make sure you cop this kit and finally start making fire beats, bro. Bro, pretty much as you can see, when it comes to the drums, the secret here is to put the right amount of drums without overdoing, of course. Alright, let's start putting an hi-hat. I'm gonna go for the classic hi-hat. Alright, now we're gonna put the 808, and I'm gonna go for the clap 808. And for the mixing of the 808, I'm gonna use the 808 channel preset. now that we got all the drums, gonna put some effects, and I'm gonna start with some scratches. So we're gonna go with the lean, probably loyalty scratch, yeah. That is fire, bro. That is literally perfect. And now let's put a riser. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of arrangement, a little bit of mixing, and then I'm gonna let you listen to the full thing. Yeah. Alright, for the arrangement, we don't really have a lot to say other than that I automated the low end of the melody just from like the bottom up until over here where it will actually get to the point where I want the low end to be at. And then I also use the pattern of the kick just to make this cool effect over here. Next we have a minor gap over here where I only use the kick without the 808 over here. Simple stuff. And then here we have some sort of a bridge like this where I remove the kick and the 808 as well. But then as you can see, the beat really kicks in again. My broski, thanks a lot for watching today's video. Bro, if you found any value out of it, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, follow me on Instagram at Stepuz. And of course, bro, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to the damn channel. Bro, super important thing, make sure that you get Tycoon, bro, if you don't want to miss on the quality of these beats. And like always, I'm gonna see you next week with some more smoke. Bro, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. I'm now gonna let you listen to the full beat, and I'm gonna see you on the next time. Yeah.